Getting the PhD meant that I could go back, and it was a sort of added bit, and I started building up a research station. But the real thing, even more than the PhD, was writing that big book, The Chimpanzees of Gombe, Patterns of Behavior. And to do that, I had to go back and teach myself all the things I hadn't learned doing a bachelor's. You know, at least the basis of, you know, hormones and I don't know, all the kind of things that I found I had to learn something about. You know, then I felt, okay, now I can face up to scientists in white coats in labs torturing chimps and stand up to some of these people. Because before I always felt, in a way, the people who said, you know, I was famous because of my legs and things like that. I had a sort of feeling in a way they were right, but after I'd done that book, then I knew that now I was completely qualified and I could call myself a scientist. You know, when I first had to give a lecture, I was very shy. I was completely and utterly terrified. And I thought I will not be able to speak. And in fact, when I began, I felt I couldn't breathe. Nobody noticed. I did. But I made a vow right at the beginning. Two things. One, I will never read a speech. I'll have notes. I think that's very important in case you know, dry up. You have notes there, lines. And two, I will not say and
Do you advise people to go and explore and see the world so they can connect better?
Well, people do connect better, there's no question. But even from a zoo, the number of people who've told me when I looked in a chimpanzee's eyes or a gorilla's eyes or an elephant's eyes, they feel differently. You know, tourism definitely can have a good effect in two ways. And also, it benefits the local people. They get money, they learn to be guides and cooks and things. And the governments like it because it brings in foreign exchange. So basically, it can be good. What I detest and despise and loathe is the sports hunting. It's disgusting that people can actually go and shoot an elephant, shoot a rhino, knowing how endangered they are. And they say, oh, well, we just take post-reproductive males. So is it fine to go around the human community and say, well, you're post-reproductive, so I can shoot you?
What do you observe about the humans that come by?
When this all began, you know, when people sort of came up with tears in their eyes, and I'm thinking, you know, what is going on here? And then I realized, well, in a way it's like two Janes. Okay. There's the one that they've read about and heard about and seen movies about and think, you know, gosh, what she did was amazing. Either I'd love to do it or I couldn't do it and I want to meet her. There's that Jane. And then there's me. I mean, I'm just me. I don't know why this has happened to me, but it has. So this me now realizes that me is really important for conservation, and so I have to live up to that me and develop that me even more.